YouTube, never fail. Look at Jay's here, back with another sneaker video. Today I bring you some sneakers that are Grails and just sneakers that, you know, will release again and again, you know, as far as GRs, and ones that I don't think they'll re-release, but we'll get into it, going through this list here. And so ACS Sneakers did a video. I'll put the link above so you can check his video out, and he did his list. And so I've been thinking about it for like a week or two. I don't know how long he did the video ago, but you know, I was like, all right, let me do something, try to think about sneakers that I want from past years, since I've always liked that sneaker, and that's why I'm doing the video. So but it is basically inspired through his video, and I believe he did the video from somebody else, but yeah, go watch that video. And so I'm gonna start off, as I was just thinking about the sneaker constantly for the last couple of months, since I picked up a sneaker from this brand, Avia. It is the Avia 880, and it's looking like they will be releasing them. When, I don't know. It's like a slow build up, slow hype, because they're not like in demand, is what I would say. You know, people do know about it, but you know, nobody's really caring about it. So you got to figure they're not going to make that many, and don't know what the pricing's going to be. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that sneaker. So that one's like on the list. Been thinking about the sneaker for years. A sneaker that I remember when it came out, I was like, is that? And then next thing I know, it was like, oh, those things are ridiculously limited. They were going for thousands. They released a 2.0, and I actually thought, because they did it in New York City, as the artist is from New York City, I said I'm gonna go over there and do that. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing it. I just the resale won't be as bad as the first one. And yeah, it was still crazy, and I just was like, I ain't doing it. No. And it is the Nike March Yard by Tom Sachs. So yeah, you gotta figure they gotta release that sneaker later down the road. I don't know what the process is as far as making that sneaker, but you know, just like the general purpose sneaker, they got to release other colorways. It's like in time, you gotta figure, okay, this hype thing of thousands of dollars, just like you got your other Nike SBs that, you know, they were done in like a couple hundred pairs in certain cities and stuff. Okay, I get it, you laid the foundation, so you gotta figure there's gonna be other colorways of that silhouette. You can't just make like a couple pairs and that's it. Like, maybe not make them as many again. If you do release the OG colorway, keep it, you know, how you want it, in thousands or whatever, but you got to release other colorways of it. It's the sneaker, man. That's what we want, and or build it up a little bit more of what Tom Sachs wants. It's a very durable sneaker. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. Let me move on to the next, because if I keep going like this, I'll be here for a long time. I thought I was going to be going off really quick, but just giving you why I want that sneaker. But yeah, been wanting them since, I think, what was the first one that it came out? I think it was like 2012, like 10 years ago or something. And then they came out with like has like a protective cover over it and buckles and stuff, you know, for the rain and stuff. So he's done that with that same silhouette, and I thought about that one. I was like, how bad do you want it? And I was like, no, I'm good. And so again, I'm just like hoping, just like when there's movies, you're like, maybe there's gonna be a sequel of a movie that never comes out, and so you're like, oh, they did do it, is it as good? You know, like Top Gun. You know, I like Top Gun Maverick. But let's get into the list here. And Adidas 750, the OG, and got news today that Yeezy is leaving Gap. Contract has been terminated. And I actually have something from Gap that I never unboxed. It's still sealed in the box. I'm like, why did I buy it? And I'm like, I don't know. I seen it on people, and I'm just like, I don't know how it's gonna fit. Did I get the right size? I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it. Just like, why did I do that? So I'm still debating if I'm gonna open it up. Many dope hoodies that he's done, collaborated with Gap, and he got the guy from Balenciaga, got an engineered or whatever. So I like those hoodies, but I wasn't trying to spend all that money. I'm trying to get them for like under 100. It's a Gap one. It's not like, you know, Kith quality. Looking like $200, and I don't care if it's the Balenciaga name, engineered or whatever. I'm good. Plus, I have a whole bunch of hoodies. I don't need more just to say, oh, I need another hoodie. You know, I do that enough with sneakers. I can't be getting mad, just crazy with the hoodies. You know. So moving on. But yeah, I've always wanted, since the first silhouettes. I remember getting hyped about it when they had showed pictures that he was on a plane. I was like, what is that? Is that really the sneaker? Like, well, we were like all like that. And yeah, that one released February 2015, and I remember, I think the pictures leaked at the end of 2014, somewhere around there, and we were supposed to get the Red October's May around his album Yeezus in 2013, and like 50 people or whatever at the end of the year. So October 2013, we were supposed to get the Red October release, but you know, they kept them super duper limited, and they released 2014 in, was it on a Sunday? I think it was like February 10th. I don't remember the date. I know it was the same day of his album, 10-year anniversary album. So yeah, I want those OGs. I always wanted them since the beginning, and then, you know, we don't know what's gonna happen with Kanye, as he's doing these Instagram posts, and now going at CNBC saying that he's done with Gap, and you know, who knows what's gonna happen with Adidas. So maybe all these Adidas, you might just want to be holding on to them. I don't know. As far as what Yeezy wants, you know, I don't know. We're uncharted territory right now, and Yeezy's like, just like, I don't know, he's unstable right now, but we'll see what's going on later. You know, the contract ends 2026, so 4 years away, but the contract for Gap was 2030, so that didn't last nothing. I don't know, what, 2 years, a year? I don't even know when they started to end. I think it was like a 10-year contract. But I think, was it, they started releasing product last year, so I don't know. Just yeah, that's it. Let me move on. Again, got the LeBron 10 championship. It's all red with a gold swoosh. It's a diamond cut and everything. He wore those when he won his second championship, and so I always like that sneaker. I love the 10s. I love that backward swoosh. Before, you know, Travis Scott made it really blown up on the Air Jordan 1. There's been previous other models from Nike that have used the backward swoosh, but I really love that one. And you know, the Elite, I remember wanting to do Nike ID. And speaking of that, I do have, see if I get the video, or I'll do the video, as I got them in today, and today's September 15th, 2022. I got the Nike by You Dunk that I did, and I know I've been saying trying to stay away from colorways that I already have, and you know, but I just felt like, I don't know, that's what I wanted to do. So I know I said one thing, and then look, here I did something I just said I wasn't doing. But you know, it's a Nike by You, and I just was like, okay, let me just get it, but it's not identical, so we're close enough. And I'm really excited to do the video and wear those, as well as the I Red 3s that I just got last Saturday, and a Giants one. So this week, I don't know, thinking maybe today, yes, a pair. But let me keep going. Again, this video is going to be super duper long if I don't keep going down the list. You got the Nike Atmos Elephant Air Max 1. Wanted it before they came out in 2017 again, and one spot I was like, "Are you gonna get them?" He said, "Yeah," and they were talking about like $400 the consignment shop, and I'm like, "Man, that's pretty high, bro." Other ones that weren't as high, but that one, there was a pack that came out with the Air Jordan 3 that year, and that one had like a Jumpman at the bottom, you know, the sole. And I thought about getting that pack because I like the threes, and I was like, just get the pack. And then I didn't. I just was like, man, they're charging a lot, man. And this was like when it wasn't crazy for like resale for those Air Maxes, but the hype was heavy there was a lot of people that wanted them, but they didn't make enough pairs like they did the Bacons. The Bacons, they made a lot, so and they've done that to other ones, but I guess they wanted to keep it a little guarded, similar to like the Tom Sachs Marjard, and that's why the resale's high. And I just was like, I ain't doing it. Do I wish that I did? Yeah, but you know, it's just like maybe I will wait long enough, another 15 years, they'll re-release again. I don't know. They re-released them once, they might re-release them again. Just being hopeful. They did do a Nike SB, so you know, I don't know. Feel like they might re-release them one day. But let me get on to the next pair on the list. It is the Nike Kobe 8. What the Kobe? I remember when those released too. The prices were kind of high, and I just was like, man, I thought I could get something pretty, get those pretty cheap. You know, not too much, but the hype was high on those too. And it just sometimes sneakers release at the wrong time, and you know, they made them semi-available as a previous What the Nike shoes, like LeBron's. They were pretty limited, but by then they were making them a little bit more available. And as you can see, the What the theme has stopped. And you know, I think Puma did it with LaMelo recently. They did it like a What the, and you know, it's kind of like faded out. And you know, I still love that sneaker. I wish I would have copped it. There was a couple of those 8s. I really liked the silhouette of the Nike Kobe 8, and I like the 6 as well. So I'm hearing the Prelude be coming out later this year. I don't know. I haven't seen nobody with them, and hopefully they make a little bit of a decent amount of pairs. But the way they've been doing Kobe's is very limited, you know. So they just keep it going since how it was like 10 years ago whenever he was releasing his sneakers. There was really no spots around here that would get Kobe's. It was like, then they did, and then I just was like, nah, I don't like that silhouette, I don't like that colorway or whatever. So it just never worked out for me to get the ones that I really wanted. So I wasn't trying to like just say, you know what, just get it. So try to be still selective. And then I'm gonna go with general release sneaker. I'm hearing that they're going to come with a bigger air unit, as that was the plan. So it is the Air Max 1 OG in the red and white colorway. Always wanted that pair, you know. So I'm excited for when they re-release it, and here in 2023 is what the deal is with the bigger air unit, because there is nobody that has them, shown pictures of them, that is coming out this year. So as they said, 2023. Got the Air Max 90 OG infrared. Those came out 2 years ago. They were sitting in stores, and I just felt like, okay, they'll be sitting. Maybe I could catch it on sale somehow. No, went back when I was like, you know what, these are gonna, and my size was gone. And then they weren't selling for too much on the resale, but I was just like wanting it to be straight from retail. So then I just was like, they'll re-release them again, and then, you know, you gotta get them. So that's just another one of those where it's like nobody else's fault but mine. They made the sneaker, you wanted it, and then you didn't buy it. So that's all on me. Next one is the Nike SB Dunk Low Red Cement Supreme. And so when those came out, I was looking at resale shops, because I didn't try to go pick them up in store. It was like, you know, basically impossible to get them online. So, you know, as they sell out with the bots and stuff. So, but anyway, my size, nobody was selling those sizes. So, and when they were trying to sell them, they were way different than from the smaller sizes. So, people with the smaller feet, they were able to get a decent price, very decent price. When once you get up into 11, 11 and a half, 12 and up, it gets crazy. I just was like, I ain't doing it. No. This was like way past the 500, but now 1,000. I just was like, not doing it. This just released. This is crazy. I don't care if it's the one that, you know, everybody wanted, want the elephant print SB, and just was like, I want it, but I ain't going crazy for it like that. Now I don't know, they're like $2,000-3,000. I don't care. But if I had like just money like that to blow, that would be like doing this Grail's list here. I would snatch it up if there's any pairs of my size available, even if it's used. I don't care. A decent used sneaker. Next one, keep it going. You got the Nike SB Ferris Bueller, and always wanted that sneaker, years of wanting it, and just like, I don't know, just really like that print, and just very simple, and I love how the black swoosh just makes it pop. You know, just I like a lot of sneakers that have either like Nike swooshes that are black, logos like an N for New Balance, Adidas 3 stripes with the black, just to help make it pop. I don't know, just does something for me. And the brown, yeah, just really like those Ferris Buellers. Maybe one day they'll do a low version of it, because you know Nike, they do highs and lows, so we'll see. Maybe I'm speaking it into existence now. But yeah, let's keep it moving. Sneaker that I didn't really know it came out, and I seen it on Kicks Crew, a resale website from China, and of course they didn't have my size by the time I realized they released. It is the Converse ERX 260, and I like the black and white and gray colorway. It's a high top, and that's just a pair of Converse that I really like. They did bring back several high top Converse, but those are the ones that I want the most. And it's basic GR colorway. Don C did some colorways for Converse and the ERX line, and Mastermind, I think they did it on the 400 ERX, and yeah, but I really want those 260s. There's like a mid-cut one, and then I want the high ones. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it moving. Sneaker came out last year. I think about it all the time. It is the Nike Air Max 1 Pada Monarch. Love that sneaker. If I get that one soon, you know, when you do this, you basically pass on a sneaker that's coming out now, and you reach back. So I would have to like pass on something. Right now, those are the things that I've been wanting that are coming out. So hopefully, you know, get them at retail, and yeah. So that's that one. Pair over the years that when it came out, it just was like, okay, it's very similar to the SB Supreme that I just said, the Resiment, and when those released in Tokyo, it is the Air Jordan 5 Tokyos. They really didn't have any big sizes in resale websites, because that's all I could try to get them, as those were Tokyo release. And they were going for a lot of money, and I just was like, nah, I ain't doing all that for my size. And afterwards, I now feel, you know, I can go down on those sizes. So if I knew that I could have gone down on those sneakers, and or, you know, I was thinking more of like protect the crease, you know, put sneaker shields in there. So I need to get my size 11 and a half, normally 11 and a half. But again, Air Jordan 5s run a little bit big to me, and so could go down as low as a 10 and a half, but I would be looking for like 11 and a half, 12, and those prices were ridiculous, you know. And yeah, so that one has gone up like crazy. And but the thing with that one, I know people will say, oh, they'll never release those. They did re-release it in the 5s, and you know, so that's the closest that I got. I got it like in a form, so we're almost there. And I feel like they'll re-release again. I don't know if we gotta wait another 10 years, because I'm trying to remember when those released, in 2011. So because they'll go from the initial, or maybe 2030, like 19 years, and then release it again, or make it a bigger re-release. Because again, there's gonna be some kids that wanted it, and they were like 15, 20 years go by, you're like 35. So I don't know, you'd be able to get your Grail as long as you didn't pay resale. But yeah. And then another GR that when it came out, felt like that was in my sense, was like, oh, those probably can re-release again, just like I was talking about the Air Max 1s. They'll re-release them and I'll be able to get them. So when will they re-release? Don't know, but it's going to be a while. And prices, just like they were before they re-released in 2014, they're going for like 5 and up. And it's crazy for my size, especially. Again, get stuck in the those higher sizes, and compared to other sizes, people price them very reasonable. I did see a pair that was like pretty beat for basically a steal, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. That just goes as far as how bad do you want it. But yeah, that's it. It's the Billy Hoyle, and it is The White Man Can't Jump. And supposedly we're getting a new movie with the rapper, I forget his name. He's signed to New Balance. I forget his name right now, but yeah, he's supposed to be doing the remake. And then maybe Nike will see that they're coming, the movie will come back out, and they might re-release it again. You know, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the list, YouTube. So I know it's a long video, but you know, I was debating to making this video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this long video on list of sneakers that I have, and hopefully down the road I'll be able to get. So YouTube, it's your boy Logan J, signing out. Peace.